Hey guys, welcome to another sketchbook tour video. Can you guys hear my voice well? Yeah, that's been a concern for me. And I am back making a YouTube video after like 1,000 years. Well, this is another sketchbook tour. You may wonder why I had the gun wrapper, because there might be sensitive information in here, so I want to cover that up. Which starts at the very first page, like page 0. Like, this is the front page I decorated. You see pics and stickers and all that kind of stuff. The gun wrapper's covering stuff for if the sketchbook is lost, then you can call me or go on my email. And this one is different because I did 6 pages per month, and I wanted to, it was a goal for me to get done with the sketchbook by May, but there was extra space, so we had to go to June. So this isn't all about me. This one is from the very beginning. You see, it says start October 1st. Well, I made this one in September, so we can get a head start. Turn the page, and over here is the goals for the sketchbook. Make more original art and fan art, contrast to the other sketchbook in 2025. Make it better than my last sketchbook, well, close, and get this done by summertime when I graduate, and I can make that goal successfully. Now over here, see, I used Happy Meal box, that, and then drew something, then printed out some McDonald's type stickers. This one is completed October 2nd. I think you know the thing now. By the way, I collect tons of McDonald's toys. Like, how many McDonald's toys have I collected and put in this shelf? Maybe I should sell them. They might be valuable. And I'm back to collages. This one's Halloween collages for stuff I got in the mail. And this one comes from a vending machine. It's like vending machine tattoos. I haven't used that one yet. There were lots of cool designs there, but I didn't get the very cool designs. If I did, I would already be wearing those, but I think I got this like 2023. I don't know. And this one, I got some piano washi tape from Michael's. Yeah. I didn't know what to do, so why not draw a piano? That's what I did. And over here is some things from my secondary journal. I completed that journal because all the pages were kind of filled. Yeah. And over here are my cute little babies. Here is like Ariel. We were like July, after the last sketchbook video, I decided to make my little friend over here, Jen, a little friend. Well, what happened to the other friend? If you were smart enough to notice something from my other sketchbook video, we had to scrap her. Yeah. And over here is my first fan arts thing for I Would Go Crazy. Like, I still did original fan art. Here's Sango. I did Ichigo and Ego at the last sketchbook. You know, Ichigo had strawberry Pocky, and Ego had coconut Pocky. Now Sango has matcha Pocky. There was this mint Pocky I really wanted to do with her, but I couldn't find anything at Five Below. So yeah, it did taste. The matcha pocket did taste good though. And then over here is a collage. I got this one, obviously at Publix. Another thing that came from Publix, so hurricane guide. You know, I live in an area where lots of hurricanes happen, just so you know. This is a health project I did, like expressing ourselves, you know. Over here is Halloween fan art. Oh. I need to pause this real quick. Okay, now it's kind of awkward. But this is Halloween fan art. No. Original arts. And it's Halloween. The little babies here. Let's get this out of the way. Oh no, I need to pause this again. Okay, that was once again awkward. But there we see the collage. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I'm doing this freelancingly except for in a desk like that I used for the last video. It's because I don't have a stand, and doing it on the shelf was kind of tedious. Yeah. And over here is my birthday arts. See, I changed over the last year because I started going from this to that. Yeah. And over here is stuff I did on the back. See, some new interests are added along with old interests. Yeah. And over here we got Ichigo. I did this one in school. Tried looking up the lyrics to the song mentioned on the school Chromebooks. Yeah, you see everything. And over here is some things I did in school, along with something I got from a facial care product. And over here we got Kasane Tato. I didn't know if I say her name right. Kasane Tato. Potato. I did a little thing with her. Got some stickers on here. This one's printed. This one came from my school lunch. This one came from magazines. That's candy. And I got a photo printer for my birthday. Got it. And over here is an early version of another one of my babies. Right here is another son of mine. This is how I do everything very colorful. Printed stuff along with stickers I got from Five Below. And here we got Strawberry. I did this one in the school planner. I don't know where she went, and I threw her design away. When am I done? Guys, I don't know what to say. I'm on camera. I didn't practice. Whatever. Okay. Oh. And over here we got another baby of mine. Her name is Andromeda. You can also call her USC 48. This one's kind of hard to explain here. Mine are strawberries on her, you know what? But, well, practice now you know. Now here's the fun page. If I die and then someone finds this, give it to their child or children, then they might want to this. Maybe they might learn something from this. And over here, the other fun page, I got a coffin which can reveal Mr. Bones Sr. And a little chalkboard, which I have been messing with. Then TV, the Warlord Monster, and the EIS alert. We had to pull one channel. Yeah. Cool. And then on my birthday, I started to watch this TV show. It's called Chalk Zone. And then I started to like scared his name Snap. So I started trying him. Yeah. And over here is little stuff for my babies and their boyfriends. But you can see they changed over time. Well, this one was in January or February when it changed one of their designs. This is 2025, 2026. You know what I'm getting at. And over here is another monster thing I did. This one is Ultra Well Passion. This one is the most standing out feature. No, seriously. It's what gets the sketchbook its thickness. And then you can automatically turn here. Of course, another public thing. Let's turn the page and what should we find next? Okay, it's a coloring page. Like I said, if someone gives this to like their children, they might want to color this. It's not like my evil spirit will come haunt them. Over here is the comparison of two Azzies. That's the real life Azzie, and that's Alien Sona Azzie. Yeah. I need to pause this real quick. Sorry for so much. I'm not alone in this house. There's someone else in the home with me, and so I don't want them to think, why is this girl talking to herself? Anyways, we watched a show called Telepathy. I used to watch it I think it was around 2014. Maybe it was earlier than that, I don't know. And then I started falling in love with somebody. His name's Cassie. And I can't tell right now. And over here, that's me. All things in blue. I don't have any further explanation. Over here is another collage. I'll move the card so you can see more of it. And over here, got yeah, so I bought this at some store. Wow, kind of like the design. I copied it from that song. Let's turn the page, shall we? Yeah, that's another Publix thing. That's me. Fortunately, I had to scrap that Sona. And over here is Akiko Sade's 10th anniversary. No, 20th anniversary. I can't speak right now. I've been listening to their music since like 2024. And I'm still listening to them. Now we turn the page, there's another fake collage with 2 layers in it. Some are 5 below. That's a receipt. I shouldn't show you that. And that's stuff I did for Christmas with my babies in here, plus a new baby. Then turn the page. Our 2026 doodles from the start of the year. And then I watched another cartoon. It's called The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. So I dedicated the first sketch of 2026 to Flapjack. See the notes. Also started naming stuff. Okay, a little slow. And over here is another baby I made. Her name's Honey. Honey, you have met my viewers. I'm sick. Oh. And over here is more Snap. And that's a defunct PR code for a song that reminds me of him. And over here is an Advil persona. Yeah. I started using like ads from newspapers, and I started using things from Advil. You know, Advil can cure your pain in a matter of seconds. But it's kind of loose because I was turning this sketchbook out of its extra tape. Now here's pictures that I found on the desc wall. Yeah. And over here is another baby. Her name's Cute. She's pure evil. She comes from the underworld. Yeah. And here is an unfinished page. This is another new monster flavor that I found in the store called Punk Punch. And this is another big one that's been covering up. You can see all the And over here is new original banner, but except for the fact that Laszlo's here, also changed gen bits. I give my babies minds of their own, you know. And over here is another baby I made. Her name's Becky. You don't see her name, but I did a little collage in the back with these prank stickers. See her name here. And over here is another collage. It's more really like, excluding the exotic printouts. And this one, I got a new planner, but it's like from eBay or something. It's the coloring one. You can see Carly and Sam. Over here is another drawing of the piano girl I drew somewhere around here. This time I used pictures from the photo printer, but you see some, maybe it's like vintage, you know. Let's turn the page. Now over here is my computer and the new About Me 3.6. But notice I forgot the U key. Yeah. And over here is the calendar and the recipe to make later. You can make easy spinach with pepper jack dip. And here, the Cupid. And calendar with stuff in it. And over here is stuff like stickers and business cards, you know. Over here is a drawing of Miku, because of course Miku's cool. Yeah, Miku's cool. And over here is my baby's cosplaying as tough puppy characters. These two are also scrapped. They appear somewhere on my sketchbook, but I never mentioned my faces again. Why? Well, I made these into a squad. And over here is more babies. These two are dating, by the way. This one is Smoothie, but you can also call her Shabette, because I don't want her name to sound similar to hers, which her name is Sweetie. Let's call her Sherbet and Sweetie, okay? And over here is Minto and Jack, J-A-Q. And they are the opposite side. And I started getting some vintage Japanese memo pads, and I've been using them like crazy. I don't know what's up with me, but here is another thing of mine, but it's based off an Alani cotton candy. Oh, if you guys try the purple cotton candy Alani that's in the stores, I think right now still, it tastes so much similar to purple nerds, or just nerds in general. I just noticed that. But as you can see, I don't know if you can read upside down, her name is Sprinkles. And fun fact, she's the sister of Sweetie. Now over here, we got more stuff. This one is Pakistani Real cards I got for my birthday. This one came from Hot Topic. And this one is a new favorite candy bar I like to try. It's called Maeve. And this one is milk chocolate filled with popping candy. I love it, it's so good. And here is something I got from PetSmart. How to take care of your gerbil. This one I found lying on the school floors, I think. I got this one for Christmas. Dad's old Valentine's Day cards from 2022. This is an Emu card from the school floors. That one, I think that was in the school floors. Still from Hot Topic, and that one's from McDonald's. I didn't get this toy when it came out, but they were letting me put it in my bag. In my Happy Meal box. Yeah. And then we got more babies in here, but I drew them in a very different art style. And that's me over here. That one came from a pack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stickers. And then this one is a Miku keychain I got for Five Below. Over here we got morphing. This is Sweetie and Sherbet. Of course they're dating. And this kind of ship art. And turn the page. That things I got from the mail. Like, this is what I got from the mail. I found this one lying on some kind of floor. This one's a business card. I thought it looked kind of cool. These are my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stickers. This one is kind of from the arcade, and I'm sorry for stealing, but I think it was a collectible. And that is the soda that came out when the new SpongeBob movie premiered. I managed to cut open the box. Yeah. Over here is more original fan art. I think you can see their names on another page. Let's turn the page. And here's a miscellaneous page. This was supposed to be part of an interactive prompt for the sketchbook. This is another memo pad, and this is a book idea. Like a graphic novel idea. You know what I'm going about? Oh no, I can't talk. I think we're almost to the end. This is like March. And over here is a birthday cake Pop-Tart. But not exactly a birthday cake Pop-Tart, but how I imagine it to be. Like, there's the Pop-Tart over here, but it looks like a freaking donut. Ah, here are their names. Almondine and Pecan. They're nuts. And they're in the form of a memo pad. So the same person got their child this you might want to write something or draw something on the lines. Yeah, those are kind of inspired by the, over here, this is foreign candy I tried. And here's more SpongeBob stuff from Five Below. This one is from Books A Million. By the way, I got like 11. And some things I got from, I think I got this one for Christmas. Huh? No. That's little booklet. That's tags from the Five Below shirt I bought. This is an unfinished page of Ogo. This is my little babies being together. And this is the next page. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Cut out the explanation. I got them hitched. Yeah, I'm evil like that. And this is stuff I got from a trip from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Of course, something with Dolly Parton. Here's SpongeBob stickers from a thing I got. Also got Dum wrappers, half a meal toy instructions, and then the Lumberjack Food Show coupon. And here's Andromeda. I just decided to draw her. Uh-oh. She's getting turned into sushi. Don't worry. In the end, she gets new legs. She's not dead. It's just her tail's cut off. I'm being graphic. And here's a smartphone in the shape of an Android phone, because I myself use an Android phone. And here's the back with stickers on it. And over here is something I drew in March. And you pause real quick. Sorry for the awkward pause. I just have to be careful, you know? Yeah, that's something I drew in March. Oh, here's the miscellaneous page. Then over here is another little piece. I'll let you guys observe the beauty of it for a minute, excluding the beam light. Right over here is stuff. I tried doing the wrong fonts. I kind of misspelled tonight's over here. Yeah. I want you guys to observe the beauty. Then going on, another collage. And now we got here Hello Kitty Valentine's cards I got, but I never handed out to anyone because I was in a bad mood. Some kind of evil. Here's some comic hangers. I got the glittery Hachiwara. Here's some last little flapjack stickers. Got SpongeBob over here. Then White Castle. It's from a box. And over here is a zombie. I'm trying to get into drawing kind of violent stuff. No. Turn page. You got yourself a flame grilled Whopper from Burger King. Hold up. What has to under the Whopper? That's Ichigo and Sanyo from Ikigosari Idols. Where's Dingo? Oh, there she is. Yeah, it's around the time the new video came out. Yeah. Nico looks so beautiful. Now here's another collage. These are some Fairly Odd Parents stickers I got from eBay. They're dated in 2004, right? Way before I was born, in the Jurassic period. Then some stickers. I tried decorating a bit little. Of course, you can see my hair because I have very long hair. Over here are some more babies I made, but they're conjoined twins. 2 heads and 1 body. We call them Daisy and Tulip. I named them after flowers. Over here are bonus minis from the one to the right. This is Sweet Angel Beth enjoying a day at the beach, but except Sharetta is afraid of the ocean, so she prefers to go in kiddie pools because she's so immature. And yeah, I kinda thought she was Sharetta for a moment, so I didn't update her eyes, didn't replace them. And over here is their zombie. She's drop dead gorgeous, and she'll leave you in stitches, no pun intended. Actually, that is pun intended. And then here's another memo pad of her. And then this one's from a little dilemma I had. This kind of dilemma art. I don't know if it's really vent art. But it doesn't have a sad atmosphere. It's just what would life be like if. And then here's a promo for my new shop. And here's me looking all cute and cool. Why is Bird Brain here? Shouldn't he be back in Petropolis? And then here's a better collage I tried to razzle dazzle. What's this? Oh, it's a it's a new SpongeBob charms. How cool. Guys, there's been 32 minutes. I need to get this done before we go into 60 minutes. Which is right here is nomando.com. That's the girl from that's Mimi. She's in the front. This one is kind of used as a pocket to be stored for images. Like, oh look, here comes Miku. Looking all cool as usual. What else can I find in here? Another thing of Miku, and the Gusare icon, and then Raj, Laszlo, and Clam. How convenient. Here's another memo pad. This one is 2 aliens. The boy alien and the girl alien. And notice how it's not laminated. I need to drink some water. And over here is Iruka no Yamete Saranada. She's a new artist I've been listening to. Here's I forgot one. Before you proceed, kill me, or something like that. That's what she says at the beginning of the website. Here is Ruby Gloom, but the album, Siren, you listen to Spotify, that's how I heard of her. But of course she's played by somebody else. I think her name was Nana Kitade. And then over here is another collage. Here's Cosmo Wanda. Another thing of Miku. These are all water ball stickers, just so you know. Here's the Powerpuff Girls. And then over here is my babies dressing up, being fashionable. Of course I had to come up with colors for them. I think they're kind of picky fashionistas. And over here are cheese stick things of Patrick, SpongeBob, and Squidward. Stickers I made, and then stickers that came from my iCarly planner. Yeah, again, stickers. How value is that? And more stuff. That's Russian candy. And over here is more Ikikusai. But it's the new video they released as of June 23rd. Yeah, just look how cute they are. Especially with their paint skin and little looks. Got the bangs and the horns. So cute. And over here, this one's supposed to be released for the 4th of July, but you guys can take an early look. It's the Strawberry Lemonade Monster that's been releasing for America's anniversary. And over here is something extra I did. And it kind of complements my style a bit. My new style. And over here, we tried razzle dazzling some sketchbook pages. Hey, what's this? Oh no, Luca! I didn't know she was here. Maybe she kind of sticked off. So yeah. And over here is another thing, but it's mainly just Vocaloid. And stuff from a little purse. It's called the My Pretty Pink sticker and dueling purse. I think you can find it at Publix. They have tons of cute little girly stickers. And over here is something I've kind of made. And here's a little collage I made from my own bare hands. Just close this. And over here is some extra doodles. Here's Laszlo the Edward. Here's Doodle Bob. That's the jellyfish. That's Ogo. And then I started watching clips from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Very cool show. That's my little baby over here. Here's Miku. Who's that behind the flags? Of course, we got Cinema Roll. In here, that's Sungo. Yeah. And over here is another YouTube video, Why I'm Afraid of This Movie by Andromeda. And here, this movie's gonna commit crimes. I didn't do the little mukbang thing because it's not matched. But it sounds like something this movie might do. This movie will be like, oh no, what is wrong with your mind, girl? Now here's a cool little collage I made. Yeah, super cool. This one's gonna be one of my favorites right here. And that's the last page. And here we got stuff. Wow. Wait, we got more. I started hanging up stuff. This is the Burger King ad. And of course, you might notice, here's a Nichigo picture I just printed out. And under it, I said, motivational picture. You guys can see it. Oh my gosh. And here is, holy crap, it's the American Potter cartoon and SpongeBob cartoon. Haha, funny. 3 times laughing emoji. Just look at its crabs. Here's another Nichigo figure I did. And then more stickers. And here's finally South Park Miku. And that concludes my sketchbook video. Yo, if you like this video, you should go like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you could. No, just kidding. You don't have to subscribe. I'm happy with my channel. Of course, some from, well, it's been 40 minutes. I feel like I should cut off. Bye, y'all.